Help me to reach 2,000 subscribers. The champagne glass slipped from my hand, shattering against the hardwood floor. Conversations halted, music stuttered to silence, and every head turned toward my wife standing on the couch, one arm raised like she was announcing a victory toast. I just think, she said, cheeks glowing pink from the wine, that monogamy is outdated. So yes, Ethan and I have agreed to an open relationship. Laughter rippled awkwardly through the room, unsure if it was a joke. My heart hammered like I'd been punched in the chest. We hadn't agreed to anything. Babe, I said quietly, my voice trembling. What are you talking about? Oh, come on, Ethan, she purred, sliding down from the couch, hand brushing my arm like I was being silly. We talked about it last week. But we hadn't. We'd argued about it. She'd brought it up, said she wanted freedom, that she was tired of feeling owned. I told her I wasn't ready for something like that. She'd kissed me, said we'd figure it out. I believed her. Now every pair of eyes was on me, friends, coworkers, neighbors. The smell of alcohol, perfume, and roasted garlic turned sickeningly thick. My throat burned as I forced a laugh. Guess she forgot to mention it was a draft idea, I said, half joking, half begging for escape. The crowd laughed nervously, and conversation resumed like nothing happened. But something inside me cracked. Across the room, my wife, Amanda, was talking to our mutual friend Leo, the tall, tattooed one with the too easy grin. He leaned in close, his hand brushing her back. I felt my stomach twist. Amanda caught my eye, smiled lazily, and whispered something in his ear that made him laugh. It wasn't until Leo glanced my way, with something dark and hungry flickering in his expression, that I realized the shift. This wasn't about freedom. It was about power. Later, when most guests were gone, the air between us pulsed with quiet hostility. I stood by the sink, scraping cake crumbs into the trash while she kicked off her heels. Why did you do that? I asked softly. Do what? Her tone was sharp, defensive. You blindsided me. She shrugged. You've been distant for months. I wanted to shake things up. My chest tightened. So you humiliate me in front of everyone? Oh please, she scoffed. You care more about what people think than how I feel. I'm tired of pretending we're perfect. We're not. Her words stung, but underneath the anger, there was pain, hers and mine. We had been drifting, it was true. But betrayal wasn't the cure for distance. I turned to face her. If you wanted an open relationship, you could have at least waited for me to say yes. She rolled her eyes. You never say yes to anything new, Ethan. The doorbell rang. We both froze. She hesitated before walking to the door. My chest went cold when I heard Leo's voice. Forgot my jacket, he said casually. But his eyes didn't move from Amanda's. The air changed. Amanda's smile softened too much. She stepped closer than she needed to, fingers brushing the collar of his shirt as she handed him the jacket. Her hand lingered. Something primal in me stirred. I saw it then, not just the flirtation, but the spark of a secret that had already begun. Leo glanced at me. His smirk faltered for just a second, when he saw my expression. That's when Amanda laughed, the same melodic, reckless laugh she used when we first met. The one that made me fall in love with her. Except now it was aimed at him. That night I couldn't sleep. I lay awake listening to her shower. I could almost imagine the steam rising around her skin, the scent of her body wash mixing with the faint trace of his cologne on her hands. When she climbed into bed, she didn't say goodnight. My chest ached, but a strange calm settled over me. If she wanted freedom, I'd give her all the space she needed to realize what freedom really cost. The next day, Leo texted me. Hey man, no hard feelings about last night. Amanda's wild, huh? The words hit like acid. No hard feelings. That phrase confirmed everything I hadn't wanted to believe. For hours I debated confronting her. My thoughts spiraled. Was it just flirting? Was I overreacting? But then I remembered the look in her eyes, the thrill, the challenge. She wanted to test me. That evening I went to my gym to clear my head. Leo was there, spotting someone at the bench press. When he saw me, he gave a nod. Hey Ethan. Hey. Silence stretched between us, heavy and raw. Then he grinned. So, you cool with the whole open thing? Amanda said you were chill about it. My pulse pounded in my temples. I leaned in, meeting his gaze. Yeah, real cool, I said flatly. Just remember, she's the one who asked for it, not me. He blinked surprised. Fair enough. When I walked away, I could feel his eyes following me. Curious, uncertain, maybe even threatened. And for the first time that night, I felt a strange flicker of control. The next weekend, we hosted another small get-together. This time, Amanda looked radiant in a red dress, hair loose, eyes glowing with confidence. But her confidence faltered when she saw the woman beside me, Claire. Claire was a mutual friend. Smart, graceful, kind. She'd comforted me during a rough patch months ago. Nothing had ever happened between us, until that night. Amanda's smile froze. Leo was there too, standing awkwardly near the drinks. His eyes darted between me and Claire, confusion giving way to realization. When Claire laughed at my joke and touched my arm, Amanda's jaw clenched. I saw it all unravel in real time, her illusion of power crumbling, her game backfiring spectacularly. She walked up, voice tight. So this is what we're doing now? I smiled gently. You said we were free, remember? For a moment I thought she might slap me. But then her expression shifted, hurt flickering through the anger. The truth hit both of us at once. We destroyed something we still loved. Later that night, after everyone left, she sat across from me in silence. Her voice broke. I didn't think it would hurt this much. I looked at her, my own eyes burning. Neither did I. There was no shouting, no grand reconciliation, just two people realizing too late that freedom meant losing each other. In the end, betrayal hadn't come from a kiss or a touch. It came from the moment she stopped believing we were enough. And maybe so did I.